going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Blazers' offense will have the football first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And you want to run the football, and that's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Looking for a man. It's Chadwick. Got it in the middle. It's Jefferson. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast and met him there and forced the TFL.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed in the middle, it's Monroe. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. He's got it, first down and more. He's loose on the right, the 30. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UAB.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Arkansas's offense has the ball for the first time. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. The play action fake. Gonna let it fly. He's got it down the left side. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. To the air, it's Grant. Makes the grab. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The short hands, it's Braswell. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Give to the running back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Rides the back on the option to give. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for him.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season, not even in the top 50. But you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Well, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play getting the tackle for loss.
Looking to throw, it's Chadwick. Zings it complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
The Blazers are moving quickly down the field. The hand to the running back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Blazers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Sampson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Blazers will try to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on fourth down with the heat.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense. You take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats.
UAB 7, Arkansas 3.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Clapp. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You can flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Clapp. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. To the air, it's Grant. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Absolutely center cut. That brings them to within one.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way...
He wants to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Hey, listen, listen, quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And the Blazers are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and this one will be tough. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Chadwick. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Blazers line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off-play action on first down. Fires left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. Remember some of the years when the Hawks spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy at quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there. You know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push the ball down the field and get some guys out of the box, it makes this offense even more exciting.
Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. He's got him. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to throw. It's Grant. Fires to the big fella. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. And the Razorbacks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here.
Let's go, let's go.
He'll set up to throw. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone.
Trick 9B. Trick 9B. That one's down.
From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked.
And the short field goals are a lot harder to block because they get up high in the air, but nice job by the kick block unit getting in there, getting their hands up, and blocking them a field goal, baby.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Scanning the field, it's Chadwick. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Throwing right. Oh, it's picked off. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working the middle. He's loose. Pass to Ted. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop and limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Trying to beat the D deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Blazers will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
Fires to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Good job by the coverage unit. Up to that return. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Bunch formation for these receivers. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort. Right now, they're making the most plays.
On fourth down, going to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Jefferson.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half, you're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass if it happened. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. It'll be a draw. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on fourth down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. You talk about taking the wind out of a crowd. A fourth down conversion will do that.
Yeah, they were jacked up in here, excited. The fans get loud, rush the passer, and how about the conversion? The big fourth down conversion here in the third quarter to give yourself some life in a tight ball game.
The Blazers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They think there's room to run to the right here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Blazers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the air, it's Chadwick. Right on the money. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The noise level is relentless here on second down. The lone back's got it. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Direct snap. It's Rodriguez. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Blazers.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Grabbed behind the line. It's Braswell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the ground. He's got it again. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. No huddle here for the offense.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
From the gun, running back gets to give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Dropping back, it's Grant. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the S.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
They hand it to Rodriguez. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Here's the handoff. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, give on the inside. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, the different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Going with the ground game left. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Looking downfield, it's Chadwick. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. They push the lead to 4 here in the 4th.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out. And it's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Rodriguez, the ball carrier. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jefferson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UAB. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Looking to pass, it's Grant. Caught over the middle, it's Platt. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. This quarterback, part of their running game. Breaks into the open. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes on the quarterback. Dropping back, not giving up the big play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Release to the back. Converts on fourth down. Still going. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Two-point conversion attempt is coming.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
So it's an 80-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. This defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. And that was a creative play call, but a better defensive play to stop it for no gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass, it's Chadwick. Snagged out of the air. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. On the gun, wants to pass. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. At the 45, on his way. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. The Blazers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Rides the back and leaves it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that...
There he goes! Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15, a 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence?